So Adlib, we are obviously a software company. We're based up in Toronto, and we're happy to be here and supporting the PDF Association event and the PDFA Day. Essentially, where we fit into the big scheme of things. What we've noticed in the industry is this evolution of rendering. We've gone from sort of shareware and freeware back in the 80s to this sort of basic rendering to more and more of an advanced rendering. But what we see is across the industry, there's this large divide. So where we focus on is this advanced rendering piece. So it's obviously server-based, it's enterprise-grade, it's able to do 400 different file formats and combine them into one solid PDF and create it with the highest degree of fidelity, and all those sort of great functions and features that you would come to expect out of an advanced rendering solution. But what we really focus on is the advanced rendering capabilities that enable improved document processes from ingestion to output. So it's really about how do you apply the technology to solve specific business problems, to make your organization more efficient. So where we look at that is applying the technology across the entire document lifecycle. So I described from input to output, so it's from capture to store, to manage, to archive, to delivery. So it's not just about PDFs for the endpoint, for sticking them on a website. It's PDF technology being applied to automatically classify documents, deduplicate documents, archive things, manage a business, improve a workflow, create business efficiency. And that's really where we fit in and perhaps our differentiator. It's taking that PDF technology and applying it to solve problems. And we do this across the entire enterprise. We're integrated obviously into the core ECM systems, the IBM FileNets, SharePoint, OpenText, and EMC Documentum, but also as an open platform, as a web services platform, we connect into the various different business systems in order to support the various different departmental requirements. And we do this all as a shared service. So what we look at is not necessarily being a point solution to archive out of SharePoint. What we're really looking at is how do we help an organization create a standard across the entire spectrum, so servicing the needs of all those departments across all those different business tools. And we found in the last little while, just as a quick example, a lot of organizations are looking at archive solutions, and they think of it as a repository or as an ECM problem, but very quickly they realize that there's information coming from email systems, information coming from product lifecycle tools, perhaps data from your ERP or CRM. We look at that as an entire process, and how do we create a shared service tool to connect all those disparate pieces of information. And as we do this, we were able to apply that, of course, to many multiple different industries. So we add value not only to government organizations, of course, but life sciences, financial services, manufacturing, and the like. So just like everybody else, lots of different great customers, thousands of people all over the world that we've worked with for the last decade or so, and we've got some great stories and a lot of use cases on our website, and we'd love to share those with you moving forward. So ultimately, we're trying to create a scenario where we take people from a before to an after. Before, what we find are lots of manual processes, lots of inefficient processes, lots of duplication and redundancy in how people are processing content. After, we try and streamline things so that you're not being redundant, you're not over-processing, you're getting something that is useful, some information, some value out of the content. And that's us in a nutshell. Adlib Software, and we'd love you to follow us or hunt us down on email, and we'd love to chat more and share some of those different industry-specific use cases and help discuss how we can add value by bringing that PDF technology to your business.